I said, fuck that. I broke away from that group. I'm doing my own thing. I've never felt better.
My mental health journey. I got myself into therapy for the last month.
My community's stronger than ever. I'm pulling more views than ever. And I'm personally a lot more happy as a human. So that's what happened. Anyways.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Alright, so I think it's safe to say that everybody gets inspired by somebody, right? You know, seeing somebody follow their passion and turn that into career is honestly just mind-blowing, you know? But what really just breaks my fragile heart is seeing someone take down the wrong path, you know? They take down the wrong road and accidentally show their chodes to kids on the internet. You know, honestly, that just about drives me to tears. Or maybe miniladd has been dwindling down the wrong path the whole time. You know, I'm always for following your dreams. That's why I think miniladd should have gone down the path of being a daycare counselor instead of a YouTuber. Damn, this man is really looking like Ursula. Wow. Chin lines and all, dude. Look at that. Look at that jawline. Alright, well, shit, a lot of things went down. I'm fully gonna change the title and everything I had planned for this video. Alright, well, fuck me sideways on a balance beam. So, originally this video is gonna be about the past allegations been, like, fully Derek Jeter thrown in miniladd's face recently. But literally, as I'm recording this, there's 2 new allegations that are rising up, but I'm sure miniladd's used to having stuff of his rising up when he's around children anyways. And he also just came out with a video titled Clearing the Air, where he addresses all the issues that are going on recently, and the recent ones that are rising up as well. So yeah, he's talking about putting balls on kids' face, but realistically, you should be catching a case. that was literally perfect timing. What the So yeah, as you just heard, the cops are just finding out about this as well. They're rushing over to miniladd's place as we speak at lightning speeds. Miniladd is just frantically running to his torture dungeon right now. There's like 5 kids being held captive there. Attack helicopters are just swarming his provenance. Miniladd is humping the power outlet. But yeah, my whole agenda for this video is just fully changed, I guess. No, I wasn't really expecting new ones to come out. Just when he thought you couldn't get worse. I already thought I'd seen the darkest side of miniladd, dude, but apparently there's a whole nother pitch black void of his asshole that we haven't seen yet, but the 15-year-old girls have, though. They've probably seen every inch of him inside and out. Not that there's probably much outside anyways, but that's besides the point. Miniladd is just going younger and younger, dude. It's only a matter of time until he starts humping an embryo. Man's gonna start going after his own sperm pretty damn soon. He's gonna be triumphantly, like, pumping his fists in the air if he ever gets to work for the YMCA. He's probably gonna be praying that one of the kids drowns so they can dive in and save him a different type of way and make him drown something else. Craig, you are just absolutely disgusting, dude. I'm sorry. Look at you bundled up in your own goddamn sadness in your little semen cocoon. Hairline looking like a backboard to a basketball hoop. Wear them jellyfish feels Ray-Ban 12s that are barely fitting onto your big ass face. Alright, so if you guys have no idea what in the Timbuk I'm even going on about, I'll link another video that explains the past drama that miniladd has been in. Because in this video I'm going to cover the recent ones. I was going to cover the old drama until this has just literally surfaced up out of nowhere, dude. It's like a tsunami just smacked me right in the face. It's like the wave of Kangawawa just collapsed on my balls. Alright, so you'd expect with the recent hellfire that miniladd has been in, you know, he would be away from social media. He would not be even touching his computer. And well, he touches something else though when he's around kids, so I guess never mind. I guess his computer would be actually a good output. But you would expect him to handle this situation a lot differently than how he's handling it right now. And you know, honestly, it's just kind of disgusting if you think about it. He admits to his wrongdoings on Twitter, then goes to upload another video like a week later acting like nothing ever happened and fully ignoring the issue until today, which I'll get to later. Sorry, Craig, copying and pasting like an apology off a fucking Pinterest thread is not really like sincere, you know, it doesn't really cut it. And to the absolute troubletards that are defending him on Twitter saying everybody makes mistakes, this is a pretty big mistake to make, okay? And especially with the new allegation that's coming up right now, it's a huge ass mistake. And not only did he make it once, he made it like 3 times. And then people still have the audacity to actually defend him. So you're defending pedophilia basically. Is that what I'm getting from it? Like if you're defending miniladd on this, you are literally in the same boat as miniladd. You're honestly like disgusting how many people are sticking up for this absolute sickening human being. Oh, he has so much smegma, it runs out like a fondue fountain and shit. Just look at him, dude. The only thing that's more perked up than his eyebrows is his sex drive. It's disgusting. I swear, it's like he's on the FBI's free trial right now, dude. How is he not in jail? But anyways, without any more blabbering, let's get into the recent allegation, right? So, there's a recent allegation rising up with a girl that is 13 years old.
Is this nigga serious?
Obviously, before I'm sitting in the front row of the Supreme Court, this is alleged. None of this could actually be confirmed, and miniladd could easily be lying about the situation as well, because like I said, he addressed it, and he's kind of like in balls deep shit already as it is, so he could be trying to cover this one up and like acting like it's fake. And already knowing that miniladd is like a king manipulator, it's kind of hard believing anything that comes out of his mouth. I could go on like a long ass tangent for like an hour, but I'm annoying my own damn self by how much I'm talking, so let's dive right into it. Get into it! Alright, so the allegation was posted about a week ago by a girl named Miles. Yeah, it's a little bit suspect already as it is, but we're gonna continue. Anyways, she went on and wrote that due to the recent allegation towards a well-known YouTuber by the name of miniladd, I have decided to make a thread on how gross the man is. In 2017, I went to a summer camp by the name of Camp 17. I don't know if she's in Bionicles or some shit, like is this a concentration camp? Like, who in the just names the whole public camping ground the number 17? Jesus Christ, she was working in the gulags. But anyways, at this camp, there are YouTubers you can meet, and that was basically why people went in the first place. I was 13 at the time, and I didn't fully understand what he was doing to me and the other girls at the camp. First, Minnie or Craig would call me cute and pretty. A 22-year-old calling a 13-year-old girl cute and pretty is pretty goddamn gross, Craig. Along with that, he would repeatedly talk about how all of the girls would be staring at his ass and how we would point out how big it is. This was not the case, by the way. It made us very uncomfortable because we were minors. Well, not in Cambodia, and he was following the rules of that, I guess. Okay, time out and rewind the footage. What straight guy just talks about his ass all day? Like, bro, I'm sorry. Like, what? Even if Craig didn't even do any, this is still weird. Like, what guy just makes like a pro-dominant speech about his ass? He was somehow making his ass cheeks political. Motherfucker gave a 3-paragraph MLA formatted essay about his ass cheeks every morning. They have like one of those camp intercoms. He goes to wake everybody up with like a rusty ass bell alarm. Ring-a-ding-ding, rise and shine, sweethearts. This bell may be loud, but not louder than my asshole. Like, honestly, Craig, like, who does that, dude? But continue we shall. Personal experience I had with him was during the meet and greet. Minnie asked if they could pick me up for the picture. The whole experience was very uncomfortable for me, but I didn't want to say anything because at the time I idolized them. I attached an image in case. As you can see, there is the image.
It appears the floor seems to be made out of floor.
But honestly, look at that face right there. Is the face of pure pound pleasure. He hasn't been this happy since he babysat that family of 5. He would definitely bend over on purpose in front of Pinocchio.
There was a cookie missing from the jar. Did you take it by any chance?
Yes, Papa Geppetto. I'm sorry.
Are you sure you took it? Because I'd believe you if you said you didn't.
He took advantage of the girls at the camp. We were all minors and thought it was okay because we basically idolized him at the time. This was a message from another one of the girls at the camp and their experiences, which is a good friend of mine. And as you can see, I'm not going to read the whole thing. I'm going to give a quick summary of it because if I were to, this shit would turn into like a 60-minute documentary. She appears to have typed a whole Harry Potter novel. Obviously, if you guys want to read it, by all means pause. Ain't no one stopping you. The law should stop miniladd right now, though. That's for damn sure. But basically, in summary, it's just talking about how miniladd was extremely creepy to her. Like, for one instance, like a bug flew into one of her friend's eye and she went to go get eye drops, and miniladd said in a really weird-ass jokingly way that she could basically be his caregiver because of how mature she was acting for her age. Like that's not... Miniladd right there and then was probably fantasizing about her breastfeeding him or some shit, dude. And one of the activities at the camp was the obstacle course, and the girl that's writing this just wanted to like chill out and lounge, so she was on a floaty and she caught Craig staring at her in her bikini multiple times. And keep in mind, she's around the 13 to 14 year age mark and Craig's like 22. Yeah, when this came out, it kind of exploded on Twitter, and even Terrorizer apologized for this on behalf of himself and miniladd for literally something he didn't even do.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
It's just so embarrassing to the point where you have people apologizing practically for you indirectly. Now let's get into Craig's actual apology that he just dropped a few hours ago. I'm sure every commentator has fully swarmed this by now. By the time I'm uploading this, I'll probably be irrelevant. Let's see what the good old kitty fondler has said about all the allegations thrown towards him. I swear to God, if this starts off with like a big sigh and he's sitting on his living room floor, I'm not even gonna react to it. Pull a Caterino and wear like an Alcatraz jumpsuit. Actually, this man should be in a jumpsuit. This man better be in a jumpsuit in this apology video.
Hey guys, I want to talk about a lot of the stuff that's been going on online lately, whether it's through YouTube or Twitter or places like that.
Well, for admitting and being accused of felony-level crimes, he seems to be pretty joyous about making this video. Just pumps his fist in the air out of excitement and just triumphantly just smiles at the camera. Just smiling ear to ear. You know, this is something to celebrate, guys. I mean, come on, let's be real. Like, where's the champagne? Let's make a toast. Party like it's 1999, baby. Or actually 2019. That's more of Craig's age range right there. Wants to watch girls throw it back into Chuck E. Cheese.
Had time to reflect on everything and get a grand scope of everything that's been going on. I wanted to set the record straight. After this all came out, I did make a statement on this over on my Twitter, but now I think is the correct time to sit down and make a video addressing it. The first thing that I wanted to talk about with these allegations is I've never physically met them before, nor have I physically abused anybody across the board.
But mentally abused, oh boy. You be living in their heads rent-free, no down payment. Alright, are you gonna apologize or try to sell me emeralds? Because you look like a Minecraft villager with that snobble snows of yours. Damn, he's really settling into character, dude. He's starting to grow that pedo stash. Also, them forehead lines are starting to look like a wave tide. God, it's just like everything in his body hates itself, dude. His eyebrows are conflicting itself, his forehead wrinkles are conflicting itself. Shit literally looks like an ancient scripture, dude. You can read Braille off his forehead.
People wondering why I went back to Northern Ireland or what the reason that I went home to Northern Ireland was. The main reason and the only reason is that I wanted to see my family.
Alright, Craig, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. Come on. I think down to the basis, let's just go base to bone and sticks to stones. Let's just admit that that was not the reason at all. You weren't trying to catch a case. Like, let's be real. That's the main reason why you left. I don't know what you Irish brimpins got going on up there, but I don't think the legal age of consent is the same as it was in California, and that's probably why you fled so fast. Well, I mean, how could they not when you go to upload a video like a week after you're saying you're going through so much mental trauma, then you act like nothing happened, or nor address any of the situation until now? Craig, do you think if everybody knows that you're a master manipulator, do you think anybody's actually going to ever listen to you? No, because like I and many other people, they think it's one of your bullshit schemes, just like your reasoning to actually move. Like, I don't believe that you actually just moved there just solely to visit your family, because it's just a little coincidental that you leave as soon as all this is happening.
Those who don't know, I'm not American. I'm half English, I'm half Northern Irish,
and half youth in my balls Gerian.
The next thing that I wanted to talk about is therapy. I outlined it in my original tweet back in June at the bottom, saying that I will be working on myself and I will be attending therapy from now and on into the future, and a lot of people deem that to be untrue, but I wanted to be here on record saying that since then, I have been going to therapy every single week, and I will continue to go to therapy every single week. I wanted to add this little bit on here at the end up, as there's been some new stuff come out on Twitter, and with this situation, I just wanted to address it head on. The situation with the other two people that I said on Twitter was a situation where my behavior was unacceptable, and I understand that, and I will continue to strive to do better.
Here's what honestly I think you should do, right? If you want to come off as sincere and as you learned your lesson, then you need to take the time off YouTube and fully like ingest of what you've done and like learn from it. Because saying you're sorry and actually meaning you're sorry are completely two different things. Like, for example, if you make fun of an orphan and say you're sorry, then make a parent's joke like 5 seconds later, it's not really going to come off as sincere, is it? Because you're not sincere. And that's why it's hard to believe you. It seems like you're not sincere, and that's why you just consistently keep uploading more than I do at this point. Like, it just doesn't come off as that way.
That are there, or a picture of us holding her in the air has come out. This is a photo taken during a meet and greet at the very end of the summer camp. This is a situation where people are able to come in, they're able to get a photo, they're able to get one or two things signed, and then they move on. During this, she said that I asked to pick her up. For the photo, she asked if myself and the other YouTubers could hold her up for the photo, so what she's saying here is untrue.
That's it. That's all you have to say. It's untrue. Your Honor, the gloves do not fit onto my hands, so the statement of me killing my wife is just simply untrue. Shit, I guess you could just leave. Like, is that how you just get out of any situation now, just saying it's untrue? I wasn't in the plane at the time, so the situation is untrue. Like, Craig, what kind of logic system is that, dude? Like, you gotta have some backstory to, like, back up your defendant. But, no, you're just saying, like, it's not true. God, if all these things aren't true, then no one should be in jail right now. It's just not true. That's all they gotta say. Why are people still in prison?
Any of us unmonitored, as myself, the other YouTubers that were there, also the fact—
The hell is he trying to glitch reality? He's like traveling paradoxes to go back and fix his mistakes. Bitch really tried to pull a Project Almanac using genjutsu on these kids.
The third point they bring up is they claim that I call them cute and pretty. This is completely fabricated, and I did not say this. This is untrue.
People are trying to say that I held 3 girls captive at my house for 10 years. This is untrue. Craig, you just can't call bullshit and have no evidence whatsoever behind it. If you can get some of the counselors to say, hey, did I say this shit? And they say no, it would still back up your case more than what you're doing right now. Like, this is horrible. You're giving Caterino a shot for her money right now. Who is coaching these apologies? Jim Boyle?
Like I said in the previous point, at all times during this camp, we were surrounded by camp workers and counselors to ensure the safety of myself and ensure the safety of them and ensure the safety of everyone else.
Like, obviously, I believe there's other counselors there. I just don't believe Craig was the only adult. Oh, God, he would have a field day if that was the case. But, like, dude, it's just hard to believe anything you say whatsoever. Like, just a phone call, dude. Just something to clarify that, like, you know, you have some sort of backup to what you're saying.
To ensure the safety of myself and ensure the safety of them and ensure the safety of everyone else. At all times, they could hear everything that I was saying, so this could not have happened.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here. He just said that it did not happen, so therefore it just did not happen. He's just built different. We gotta abide by the rule. Breed, incarcerated, sex offender, home county jail. All of these apply to the absolute legend that miniladd. God, what would the world do without him?
Good. I've always wanted to portray a positive message here. And I know that there's nothing I can say right now that will change your guys' mind.
Well, that's the only thing that you said was right about this whole thing so far. You're doing great on that one. Now, actually addressing anything in your apology is not what you're so good at right now.
But I hope, looking forward to the future, that whether it's in the coming weeks or the coming months or the coming years, that what I say right now, you can take as the truth. And what I say is this: I will be better. I will continue to use my platform for good.
I will shave that nasty ass neck beard that looks like a rat infested tumbleweed. You can grow home crops in that bitch. Alright, you know, Craig, I came for an apology, not a TED Talk. Appreciate your aspiring words. I know you have a way with words with minors, but that's besides the point. And yeah, that's the apology. And that same girl actually responded to the whole apology on Twitter as well, saying that basically everything that Craig said was complete shit shatters and was not true at all. So it's like a world champion tennis match of just bullshit that's being flied back and forth, basically stating that she did not give consent whatsoever, and she did not ask him, like miniladd said in the video, that she wanted to be picked up. miniladd did that himself, but she also didn't complain. So yeah, basically in summary, miniladd's apology is complete ass, and that's all I really have to say. I'm kind of burnt out at the moment, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Slap a like on this video for your dad slams. You subscribe, hit my vibe, and follow all my socials linked down below, especially my Instagram. This is not an order, that is a command. Follow it right now, bro. I'm outside your window, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, bro, I'm gonna head out. Yeah.